Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Friday, September 6th, 2024. I am back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Now, as we try to figure out who we're going to vote for, a lot of us already know who we're going to vote for. Most people have already picked sides. Then you have some independents and undecided, what you call swing voters. They haven't decided who they're going to vote for yet. They still on the fence, right? And you know we have an election coming up in November. And then once we elect a new president, they won't take office until January, right? So that's still a few months away. But in the meantime, while we deciding, everybody bickering back and forth amongst each other, Democrats against Republicans, Independents against both of them, me against both of them, my people coming at me, calling me a sellout, Uncle Tom, whatever, calling my views, and I'm talking about I can't talk to Democrats no more. They don't have no understanding. They clueless. We got all this going on right now about the upcoming election, about the two candidates, what have you. That's all we focused on. People falling out with each other. People not speaking to each other no more. People calling each other all kind of names and can't stand each other over who they choose to support in this upcoming election. And it's getting worse and worse and worse as the days go on, as we get closer and closer and closer. As the times in America get worse and worse and worse, the economy is steady getting worse, inflation is steady getting out of control. Out of control, but it's getting farther and farther to a point where we can't rein it back in. More and more people are struggling that wasn't struggling before. They're struggling now. More and more people's eyes are being opened to the reality of what's going on. Stuff that people like me and others have been saying for a while now, that we were being called crazy. Now people realize we're not crazy. When I was telling y'all about me not working, like today I'm not working. I didn't work yesterday, didn't work Monday. Y'all, a lot of y'all, go find another job. Blah, 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 blah. Now y'all starting to realize what I was saying. When I was warning y'all. We in serious trouble. Some of y'all that was working steady, you ain't working steady no more. I know industry in the trucking industry side of it called fuel hauling, where they haul gasoline. What I used to do, haul gas tank to the gas station and fill up the gas. I used to do that for like 7 years. And that used to be a part of the trucking industry that didn't struggle, that stayed steady even when the economy was bad. Now there are people that I know in my hometown right now sitting at the house, don't have gas loads to deliver. Their days have been cut too. It's reaching more and more people, right? Gas haulers. Everybody need gas, right? But as the price of gas go up, people buy less and less. You may still put $30 for gas in your tank that you've been putting in there, or $40, what have you. But that $40 ain't buying as much no more. So therefore, you're not buying as much gas. Even though you're still going to the store buying gas, you're not getting as much for the same amount of money you're spending. So therefore, the tank is staying full to where they don't need a new shipment of gas. So that even the gas workers that haul gasoline, they ain't even working no more. I told y'all about the nurses being laid off. Nurses. So we got these problems going on. You can't go to the grocery store and get a good basket of groceries for $400. You take $400 cash in the grocery store, good luck. Good luck. We got all these issues going on. And while we arguing amongst each other, you an idiot. You an idiot. I can't stand you. You stupid. He's a racist. He's a bigot. We back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. America's still going down, 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 down. We overlooking something. while we bickering and arguing amongst each other, we're overlooking one thing. First of all, we're overlooking we're all Americans. We're all in this thing together. We all screwed up except a few of y'all that's still doing good. But overall, the majority of Americans, whether you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, what have you, we're all in the same boat. When America goes down, we all go down. It don't matter. It ain't gonna just go down for Republicans. It ain't gonna just go down for Democrats. It ain't gonna just go down for independents. It ain't gonna just go down for immigrants. It ain't gonna just go down for black folk. It ain't gonna just go down for white folks. It's gonna go down for everybody. We all in the same boat. While we bickering amongst each other, while this big hole is in the boat filling us up with water, we arguing amongst each other about how to fill this hole up. Instead of filling the damn hole up. Instead of fixing the hole, we arguing amongst each other about which is the best way. Instead of getting something done, right? So while we doing that, Kamala Harris team, Trump team, one problem. We have a president right now, which Kamala Harris is a part of that team. We have a president right now who's addressing these issues that we're dealing with right now. Are we supposed to wait till the election and until the swearing-in ceremony to have a president again? Who's taking care of the house right now? Imagine, I don't want to say we like 6-year-olds, but imagine a family, a large family in a home. And you got kids in the home. The parents are responsible for the kids, right? Because the kids ain't in position to run that. We are American citizens. We don't run the country. We have a system set up where we have people that run the country are somewhat parents. President is the parent. We are the children. I know that's bad. I know y'all don't want to hear it like that, but that's what it is. That's how we got it set up. We have leaders, parents that make decisions for us. We just pick who they are. In real life, you don't pick your parents, but in politics, you pick your parents. Who's going to rule over your home? So therefore, imagine your real home, a bunch of kids with no parents in it. The kids are left to try to figure this shit out for themselves. It's going to be chaos because that's not how the family is set up. The family is not set up and designed for the kids to run. Our country, our system, our government is not set up for us to figure out what to do. We elect people, we choose people to do that. Well, the people we chose to do that ain't doing it. So we're like children in a home by ourselves, 5, 6 years old, trying to figure out how to eat, how to pay the bills, how to do this without no parents. The parents left us. They gone. They died, lost their mind, what have you. Now we're orphans. Right now, America is one big orphanage. No parent. Joe Biden's supposed to be the parent right now. He was elected. He was chosen to be the parent over the children of America, which is the citizens. I'm just using this as an example. I know we're not children, but same setup. Parent, family. The president, the government, or whatever, we choose them as the parents to rule over the family. The American citizens, we're the family. So check this out.
In our arsenal right now, every leader in Washington, D.C. has a heightened obligation now more than ever because we have a president of the United States who is absent. Forget the election this year, even aside from the election. Just speaking as an American, Kayleigh, Americans deserve an answer to the question of who is actually running the country. It is clear after that abysmal debate performance, it isn't Biden. But that's a worrisome concern at a moment when we are facing some of the greatest risks we have faced in a generation right here in our own homeland. Yes, are there parallels to LBJ in '68? Of course there are. There was a war that we shouldn't have been in an era of global instability. You see that, in some cases, in multiple times over, not only around the world, but in the risks we face right here at home, now is not a moment for us to have a commander-in-chief whose seat is functionally vacant. And so should congressmen or anybody else in D.C. doing everything in their power to secure our country in this time of absence at the top? Absolutely is the answer.
Well, we have some breaking new reporting coming up about who is running the country. They have a new White House aide. You will not believe who it is. Thank you very much, Vivek.
That's a politician. He's there. He's amongst the other politicians. He don't know who run the country. Who are they answering to? What is Congress doing right now? What is the Senate doing right now? Who's over all this? Who are they sending bills to? Should they have to send bills to the president to get signed into law? When have they done that? Who are they doing? Who are they sending the bills to? Our House, Senate, whatever, our government, whoever, the senators, the congressmen, the representatives, whatever they do, it all goes up to the president. So here they are saying, we don't have a president right now. Not just Big Ward. Politicians are saying, we don't have a president right now. You know, the president vetoes bills or signs bills into law. We don't have anybody doing that. They don't even know who's the president. They're the ones having to deal with the president, and he's saying, we don't have one. So how is Congress and the Senate and all them going to do their job when they don't have a president to, at the end, the buck stops with him. He signs into law or vetoes, and then they go back through the process again if he veto it, what have you. If y'all know how the system works, that's how it works. But we have to have a president. We can have a Senate and all that all we want. We still have to have a president that's functional. Or none of our government works. Who in their right mind think right now Joe Biden is functional? That Joe Biden is carrying on the daily duties of President of the United States? Who in their right mind thinks that? So why is he still president? Why won't the Democrat Party remove him? The 25th Amendment, I think that's what it is. He's incompetent. He's no longer capable to perform his duties. That's plain as day, clear as day. But they're trying to protect their image, their name. Because right now, Kamala Harris should be president of the United States. She's the vice president. The current president is basically a dead man walking. He's alive, but he's dead. He's brain dead. We cannot afford to be in this position right now with nobody running the country. And I would love to see her be president right now. So now we can see. We'll have a short, but they don't want that. They don't want her in office for the next 4 months for us to be able to get an idea, a glimpse of how she will be for the next 4 years. They don't want that. They'd rather let it crash and burn than take a chance for us to really see how horrible she would be as president. She's supposed to be in office right now. Joe Biden's supposed to be removed under the 25th Amendment, and Kamala Harris is supposed to be the president right now. Joe Biden is incompetent. They won't let you see him. They won't let you hear him talk, because if we saw him right now, it would be chaos in the streets if the people actually saw visually how bad he's doing. And we realize he is not our president right now. We don't have a president. If something pop off around the world right now, if Putin sends some bombs, Kim Jong-un, China, whatever, if we're attacked, we're done. We don't have a leader. And the Democrat Party is so selfish. They won't do anything about it. They in power. They in power. Just like they hid for so long how bad Joe Biden was doing before he finally stepped down. They finally forced him out from people because we was like, hold on, no. We got to get rid of him. If it wasn't for that, Joe Biden would still be running for president. They were not going to remove him. They did not care about the well-being of the country. They only care about the well-being of their party. And that goes for Republicans too. They do the same thing. They only care about the party. They don't care about the country. So, if the Democrats cared so much about America, Joe Biden would be removed under the 25th Amendment, and Kamala Harris will be the president right now. And some of y'all might say, that would be horrible, Big Ward. It won't be no worse than what it is now. But what the good side of that is, we will have enough time to see how she would govern, to see what ideas she have. If she become president right now for the next 4 months, that will give us time. And the Democrats know that, and they don't want us to see what she'll do. They don't want us to know that for real, because then even her supporters will turn on her. If she took office right now with the ideas she have, within the next 4 months, she would destroy her own candidacy from being so horrible. Within them 4 months' time that she would be in office, if they did the right thing and got Joe Biden completely out of office, you don't have to have an election to get him out of office. They can get him out right now. There are laws in place right now. If the president is incapable of functioning as the president, it's proven. It's clear as day. He has dementia. So therefore, the economy and everything that we got going on, the building is burning and we ain't got no fire department on the way. The house is on fire and nobody coming to put it out until 4 months from now. Imagine your house burning and it take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks for the fire department to get to your house. Guess what? Ain't no need for them coming now. The house done burnt to the ground. That's what we're dealing with right now. America's on fire and we don't have a fire department on the way. We don't have nobody to call and say, hey, 911, the house is burning. Send help. We don't have nobody to call. Because the fire chief somewhere asleep, can't wake up. So y'all can talk about me all you want to with that doom and gloom. I'm going to keep talking till somebody wake up and realize we need help. And help ain't on the way. Where is Joe Biden? I know where he is. I'm just putting that question on your mind. Where is our president? Where is our leader? Where is our government? For those of us who ain't doing good right now, we need somebody to be in here fixing this crap. And we don't have anybody. Even if you're a Democrat, you still should be wanting to know, where is your president? Have you seen him? This is not normal. When have you ever in the history of America, since any of us been alive, not seen your president on TV, giving interviews, press conferences, what have you? When has this ever happened in the history of America? You see the two presidential candidates more than you see the actual president. When the last time was Joe Biden seen? No State of the Union address. No answering questions from reporters. No press conferences. No going over the next order of business. No addressing Congress or the Senate. Nothing. Absent. Missing in action. And y'all okay with that, Democrats? Okay. Who's the real enemy of America? That's my question. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.